The National Senior Citizen Center, NSCC, has launched its Strategic Roadmap on Aging 2022 to 2032, National Plan Action on Aging in Nigeria, and Project Activities 2021 to 2025. The Director General of NSCC, Dr. Omokaro, in her address of welcome, said the occasion was a milestone for NSCC and the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. Omokaro stressed that the project activities are included in the National Development Plan 2021 to 2025 and the Continuing Action Plan for the implementation of the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. She appreciated President Muhammadu Buhari, Humanitarian Affairs Minister Hajia Sadiya Umar Farouk, Save the Children International, the UN, National Directorate of Employment, National Orientation Agency, ministries, departments and agencies of government, and other partners for their support and collaboration.
It is also an undeniable date with legacy for the administration of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, because it presents before the whole world and the nation specifically the evidence of the administration's commitment to building inclusive and integrated resilient systems and institutions that can address the challenges of population aging and cater for the needs of older persons, as well as exploit the opportunities within these challenges. Population trend right now shows the speedy increase in the population of older persons in Nigeria, in spite of the fact that Nigeria has a youthful population structure. Currently, from NBS, the National Living Standards Survey, disaggregated for NSCC, NBS puts the current number approximately at 14.8 million. Persons 60 years and above are currently 14.8 million living in Nigeria. Whereas the statutory mandate and corresponding policy goals of the MDAs speaks to the universality of their statutory mandates to take care of all the population cohorts in Nigeria. But in practice, only 7% of the MDAs truly included older persons in their development agenda. The National Senior Citizen Center Act 2017, signed by the President, and the National Policy on Aging 2021, approved by the Federal Executive Council, provides now the fundamental impetus to compel the shift. These instruments provide the framework to address aging and the challenges of aging in a comprehensive and holistic manner, and to fully harness the accompanying opportunities to enable prosperity, not only for older people, but for their families and community. So we are here today to unveil the strategic roadmap on aging, first time ever in the history of Nigeria. We are here today to also unveil the National Plan of Action on Aging and project activities, being the operationalization of the National Policy on Aging 2021.
Meanwhile, the Humanitarian Affairs Minister, who was represented by the Special Advisor on Humanitarian Affairs to the President, Alhaji Musa Mungunu, said the need to plan could not be overemphasized.
The document will support the National Senior Citizen Center is to achieve the desired coordination, collaboration, cooperation, and communication in mainstreaming issues affecting the older persons in Nigeria in all the critical ministries and development agencies. I am delighted that the federal government has political will to make issues of older persons a priority. As we deliver these two plans into the hands of the desk officers in the MDAs, we are pleased with you to create an inclusive environment for older persons who are particularly vulnerable to disability in old age due to disease, sustainability, among others.
For his part, the UN Resident and Humanitarian Coordinator, represented by Ms. Ajo Kofi, said human rights do not diminish with age.
Every life has equal value. Our rights do not diminish with age. And this strategic roadmap on aging is a true recognition of this fact. We hope this roadmap will ensure older persons are given space and weight in the development agenda of Nigeria, in the sustainable development agenda. For us in the UN, in our cooperation framework, older persons are ably represented. We are working towards that to address the human rights protection gaps that older persons face. It is truly encouraging to see so many ministries represented here today, so many excellencies, in recognition of the complex nexus between aging and other statuses, including disability.
High points of the event were the unveiling of the two documents, Documentary on Strategic Roadmap to Transformation and Sights and Sounds of Senior-Led Indigenous Craft Empowerment Program, NSCC flagship.